Hey guys, Gorth Bellin here. I wanted to go over inventory today a little bit as a topic for a video. We have three main items: tables, chairs, and tents. Today we'll just go over the chairs. The three core items make up the majority of rentals. Most people get one or more of those items. And if they're getting other items, we have about 20 other items. I mean, there's garbage cans and garment racks, all sorts of things. But most people get a number of of the core items, tables, tents, or chairs, and then maybe a side item, maybe a few of these. Of course, they still rent those independently, but most of the time the core items, they're the core. They are definitely rented out way more. And so I'm trying to sort of streamline towards that. Have just a few of the core items, the ones that are most popular, have a lot of them, and just boom, 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 pound them out. Streamline, fast, quick. I don't necessarily want to be the McDonald's of the industry, but I don't want to be sort of the super fancy part of the industry. Anyway, so let's go over these chairs that I got. Right now, only 5 different types of chairs. Let's just go over them one by one. We have the children's chair, the 2 regular folding chairs, the fan back white folding chair. Although I've had them from 2 different suppliers. One came out a more creamier color. I believe this is actually the creamier version. And then the white padded resin chairs. Some people call those folding, some people will call them stacking as well, because they have this classic way of being stacked up. It's kind of cool. They have magnets on the side here, and indicated sort of where these are. There's a magnet in there, and it'll just lock into place with every other chair that it stacks. So the cool thing about these chairs is they're super easy to transport. I mean, you get that, 40 chairs, boom, you throw it in the van, and you're off to the races. So easy to transport, easy to carry. These are about 6 pounds each on their own. So, you can even hand bomb 40, 50 chairs, and, if you're putting them on a porch or something after you park, it's fairly quick to just, you don't need to necessarily put them on a dolly if you don't want to, because you just make 5 quick trips, takes you 30 seconds, and you're off. Although I highly recommend dolly use whenever possible, because you don't want a WCB claim, etc. And my back hurts, so when you're lifting all day long, then dollies are great. And we'll talk about that in the future as well. The vast majority of my chairs are these. I thought, if there's a big event, say someone wants to rent 500, 600 chairs, I don't really want to have like 200 chairs in 5 colors, because then I would have to mix them. And there are actually quite a few large events that want a lot of chairs. So I thought, okay, well, I have a limited amount of capital. Let's just get one main color. Then eventually, there was a business that went out of, there was an event rental company that went out of business in a neighboring town here, and they were selling these for, say, half the price you'd get them at the wholesale place. So definitely, I jumped on that and bought a few of these. But the vast majority of my inventory, as you can sort of see, are definitely these. I have about 700 of these, 150 of these, and 300 of these, and about 200 of those. The nice thing is I do work with a few companies that can sub-rent them, say if I need a bit extra. Also, I'm going to be buying more of these, and more of these for sure. Because in the summertime, weddings are huge, and weddings really want these white ones. Children's chairs, oddly enough, not that popular. I mean, it might be my marketing. I do have a few right here, parents come by and they sort of see it. If they have kids, the kids can sort of play with a few things here. You know, and they see this and they're like, oh, they always say that's cute. But in the end, like, most of the rentals are these. These are starting to become more popular. Maybe they're recognizing I have these, and so the popularity is increasing. But say in a month I rent, maybe have like 3 or 4 rentals of these. And this, I mean, almost 90% of rentals take these chairs. So yeah, dozens to hundreds of rentals per month. I mean, in the summertime, there's probably around 100. In 2018, some months we had over 100 rentals. And that sounds like a lot, but some people come in for 10 chairs, some people come in for 20. You know, and what is that? 20 people coming in on the weekend. So it sounds like a lot, but you know, let's not get excited by the numbers. We all know my sales, as you can see in the previous video. I'll link it down. Anyways, point is, I want to streamline things as much as possible. I don't want to get overcomplicated. I do want to add a Chiavari chair eventually, because that's like sort of the higher tier for weddings. But they're not as easy to transport. So that'll be in maybe next year. We'll see. But these, super simple to transport, super simple to carry, to stack, easy to use. They never break. I mean, you know, knock on wood in regards to that one, but they're really solid chairs. They last a long time, and I think the vast majority of people will just want these chairs. Yeah, so that's my inventory. Let me know what you think, and we'll do tables and tents in the upcoming videos. Take it easy, subscribe, there's going to be more content.